go. Hello, my name is John and I am back for another video for Lego Bionicle, and today I'll be doing last year's big set, which is Mask Maker vs Skull Grinder. So we're going to be starting off this video by showing the Mask Maker EQ. Right here, I'm just putting him and Skull Grinder into a pose to attack. Now, around the average size of a protector, I don't have any protectors from the line of last year, but like I said, he's around the average size of a protector. He's taken some parts from the protector's influence and put them into actual form. Now you can see he has a powerless, well, it's a powerless mask. It's around the same, it's the same mold as your normal protector mask. And the one different about this is that it's a mix of gold and light blue, well, see-through blue. Now you can see that he has a light green headpiece that sticks through fine with the eye socket, and you can see that he comes with. Now, to a normal average protector, they have no actual gearbox. Well, this one's a little updated. This one has a gearbox into it. Now, it only controls the arm with the hammer. You can go up and down, like it's smashing. You can also go backwards, just like that. Now you can see that he's a lot warmer in colors. Lots of gold and see-through blue. Some light metal color. And you can see he comes with two weapons. One is his legendary hammer that he uses to forge masks. Now this hammer's a little special, saying that it comes with, it's one of those stud shooter weapons. You can see right here. Now, it comes with 6 of them, and there are 6 spares. And you can see it comes with a shield, which is a saw blade shield, where you can see it can spin around. Now it uses a piece from Disney Princesses for the horse carriage wheel. I kind of think that's a little weird, but it kind of shows that Lego can switch around parts and put it into different types of sets. Now, like I said, it spins around, really cool character. Now we can move on to the next thing. Now I'm leaving Skull Grinder for last, so we'll move on to the Mask of Creation. Pretty cool mask. I'm saying pretty good price for this set. The only way to get this mask. Now you can see it snaps on like a normal mask. And it comes with a little stand here that you can snap it on. Or just click it on. Now now they've added in an thing where it's floating. And it's just a normal stand. And I'm just gonna now put the mask on Ikiru to show you what he looks like when he actually looks like he's ready for battle. So awesome. Well, for Skull Grinder, I will be putting on the mask. So let's just put back on Ikiru's mask and put him out of the way. And let's put the mask back on the stand. Now here we have Skull Grinder. let's see, big bad guy of the seat of this year. Bigger than Thor's Skull Spider, saying that this guy is literally so awesome that so evil that he nearly destroyed the Mask of Creation. Now you can see that he comes with 2 weapons now. I kind of did some maneuvering around to make sure to make this look like he can carry it in 2 hands. Now you can see he also comes with a normal blade that you get in the Skeleton Army. Now I got this now the person that actually came up with this idea was Jang Bricks. Now love your videos, so I hope that you are watching this. Now you can see he comes with this ginormous weapon called the Mask Stealer. See, it's so massive, using the parts of Skull Scorpio. Now the way that this weapon works is it can grab a mask off of anyone it sees. So you can see it comes around and can take off the mask, and sometimes it can fail, especially with Ikimu's visor mask on there. But if I put the Mask of Creation on him, it works a lot better gripping around the sides. It's almost like it was actually intended for it to happen. But yeah, it's kind of awesome. Now, this set does come. Now, the problem about this set is actually something that I managed to fix. Another thing from Jang Brick, to put an extra axle inside there to give it more. Well, no, I just dropped this mask. To give it more friction, so then it doesn't fall down like every one of you that has this set has that problem with. Well, I might just skip to the part where I will put on the Mask of Creation on Skull Grinder. Putting the mask on, it looks all powerful, mighty like a king. He is the king of the Skeleton Army, ready to grip the masks of anyone in his way. Now, Skull Grinder surprisingly has a name. It's called Ikota, or Kota. I don't know really how to pronounce his name that well, but really big guy, really cool. This set is an awesome one in many ways that it should be this. It was actually worth the wait, seeing our great hero Ikimu, who had just awoken, coming into the final battle of the year to gain his legendary Mask of Power back from the foe who stole it from him. But this is Mask Maker vs Skull Grinder over, but this is a 2-part video. Actually, not really 2-part, I mean, there are 2 things in this video. I did a little mock build in this, and I tried to build Makuta because earlier this month I got the Makuta, well, I got Umarakia, and I got Makuta's mask, so I managed to find a head, put it on, and here is my custom built Makuta. Now I didn't have all the pieces, and I made them fairly around the size of Ikimu, but I just didn't really have any parts. You see that I don't know how to really build a gearbox out of just random pieces, so I managed to build this, which manages to keep the arms back in, but barely keeps it. when I get a little more pieces, I might do a little update and try and do another one and show you it when I do my next video. So this was a fun video, so see you later and peace out. Bye.